Oh, we're live. Okay, I'll get a face the other way. All right, there you go. All right, back for a second live of the day. I had my first live ever. That was probably 3 hours ago, and I wanted to see if we get any traction. And we got 36 viewers, which I'm thrilled about. It was significantly better. How's the camera going there, John?
It's saying orientation is locked.
Is that good? Rotate. Oh, you want me to over here like this? Okay. I guess.
Okay.
I guess we're doing this. So, did my first live a few hours ago, and I had 37 viewers, which I was thrilled with. Compared to Facebook, I had 1. So that's a huge increase. And so my experiment now is to see if time of the day matters. And so my first live, what I discussed was how to buy from Airstream Maine and how you can actually buy from Airstream Maine from any blue compass in the company. Again, if you're pre-owned, if you're buying a pre-owned unit, you can buy from me and buy from salesperson John, who's behind the camera. You can buy from us from any blue compass across the country. You're in Utah, we got you covered. You're in California, we got you covered. Florida, we got you covered. Maine, Connecticut, anywhere, we got you covered for pre-owns. For new Airstreams, we can deliver out of any of the Airstream blue compasses for the new Airstream. So if you want a new 23-foot flying cloud, which I'm going to do a walk around on today, and that's the primary meat and potatoes of this live, then I can deliver out of any of the Airstream locations. And so I don't think I'm allowed to tell you the best price in this format, but if you leave me a message, I'll get you the absolute best price, and so we can have you hitting the road in your Airstream. And then if you want trade numbers or things like this, just let me know what the trade is, and we'll work on it from there. But we'll start off looking at this flying cloud here, 23-footer. John, if you can zoom in on some of the specs here. I love that we have this indoor showroom because we can have these stands here. We can have the brochures right on there. One of the key things is...
That's a Caravel.
Oh shit, this is a Caravel. Okay, look at this one.
Flying Cloud. There we go.
Perfect. We got the flying cloud. Where's the weight, John? It is max trailer capacity. Okay, so this is the GVR. So 6,000 pounds is the GVWR. And so believe it or not, some people might not believe this, but you can absolutely tow this with Tacoma. With your typical Tacoma, you can absolutely tow this unit right over here. Many of those mid-sized trucks will have 6,700 pounds capacity. The GVWR is it maximally loaded up. And so maximally loaded up, this isn't going to exceed 6,000 pounds. Towing capacity is 6,700. Even totally loaded up, still have 700 pounds of extra. Have I ever towed above my capacity? You bet I have. Is my truck still okay? It still is. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody, but I'm just saying that 700 pounds of extra capacity, totally enough. So coming into some of the special features, we have power tow jack. And one of the features that I learned about just yesterday, believe it or not, I'm slow. There's a leveler on the top here. There's a little bubble. You can zoom in on the bubble. Can we show them the bubble?
Sure.
So the bubble is right there. I know it gotta be tied down a little bit tighter, but once that's screwed down, it will show you when you're level, both left to right and back and forth. I love that. You got your aluminum propane tank cover in there, 2 30-pounders. 30-pounders will last you a long time. If you're out all summer long, as long as you're not heating with it like in the winter, then you'll go through it pretty quick. But during the summer, I can't imagine anybody on earth going through 60 pounds of propane in a summer. I don't know, maybe if you've seen somebody who's done that, let me know, and I can reassess, but I've never seen it. In this battery box here, John, come here and show the battery box. This battery box right there, you have your lithium battery. We stock all our new units with lithium. Right here, you have your solar plug. And so if you want to bring your own extra solar panel, John, how many watts? Is it 200 watts on the roof? Or 300?
300.
300 watts on the roof. And then you can add more solar right there.
300 more.
Up to 300 more, thanks. And then you also have this handy dandy compartment, something that you don't see on all the Airstreams. So you get extra storage there. That's key. Airstreams, one of the primary gripes that you get a lot of the time in Airstreams is that there's not that much storage. A little compartment like that goes a long way. Airstream windows, handmade, in the factory. And so you got this that comes up. That's the window guard, actually a little shade there too. You can lock those in place right there. You got a nice, real nice view. That does open up as well. You can see the blues, it's not locked in, so I can open that up too. And then a bunch of these windows open. They open up on the flying cloud real wide, beyond 45 degrees. And then so you get a lot of airflow, either with forest air, fresh air coming in, salty beach air coming in. You know, you're experiencing the outdoors. That's what it's all about. Airstreams allow you to experience the outdoors even more so than some of those other brands. Oh, they got the frameless windows in the brands. You crank that little knob and it goes out 6 inches. What kind of airflow you get with that? Here, you get amazing airflow. And on top of that, they put the Max Air fan, or the Fantastic fan. I think they switched recently, but either way, powerful fan on the roof. 920 CFM of air exhausts up through there. So lots of great fresh air coming through the Airstreams. Rock guard. I don't have my cell phone because it's recording, but there's a cell phone case on it. There's a cell phone case. The reason I have a cell phone case, the reason you have a cell phone case on your cell phone is because you want to protect it. You would not buy a $1,500 cell phone and then not protect it with a $20 case. This is the $20 case. You gotta have that. So if you were to have a piece of gravel and this was not here and hit that aluminum, $10,000 job to replace it. I don't know, maybe at least 5,000, somewhere in that range. This protects that, and if you do want to replace that, look at that, nuts. You just take those nuts off, slap a new one on, call it a day. Easy replacement, easy fix, cheap fix, a lot better. And you got the guards on these windows too, so the ground is just going to bounce right off of that. Come on down. More storage, bam. You got twins, and so you got storage on both sides. Is anybody watching, John?
Yep.
How many people?
4.
Bye, thanks for watching, I appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions in there. Any questions yet?
No.
No questions yet, that's okay.
At one point, though, you had 13.
Oh, wow, I'm famous. Thanks, guys. Wow, welcome. So you got storage on both sides here. Storage on this side and then the other side too. So again, Airstreams, storage. There's not always a lot of storage on the Airstreams. Here, you actually get some storage on both sides. And this, you can see you got the awning. It's the world's best manual awning. I think I might have John put that out a little bit. I'm not so good at it, but he's amazing. The awning comes out manual, super easy. You put it up, and so you have storage for your items already underneath the awning. You can see that this should be straight. I'll straighten this out for you. But so that's going to be there. You're out in your campsite. You grab whatever's in here. Look, you use a little table too. You have a chair right here. Put a little beverage on that. I mean, it's amazing that they do that. They actually think of those things. So lots of storage compared to other Airstream units. I love how these lock. That's a lot better than the other brands. The other brands, the little twist knobs, and you gotta be like pushing that and twisting like that. Like, I don't even know what you call them, but they're terrible. And they always need to be readjusted and replaced. They actually put that design, innovation, and that quality even into their latches. They're doing everything from the rock guards, the Airstream windows, and look at that. That's a window that's riveted in. All these windows are handmade. I went to the factory in October. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I saw them make these windows by hand. Everything is handmade. Everything is done to last. 70% of all Airstreams ever built are still on the road today. 70%. That's a crazy high number. And the reason that's possible is because they put the attention to detail with stuff like that. You got plugs. You got some plugs here. So let's see. Yep, so you got to be plugged in on the back end to use those plugs. You have a tankless on-demand hot water heater. 60,000 BTUs, plenty of power to do whatever you got to do there. 23-footer. Again, this is the 2025 Flying Cloud 23 FB twin beds. And so this is the smallest dual axle that they make. At this size, you have an 8-foot wide body. Once you go to the next size up, you get 8.5 foot wide. They do that on purpose. The reason they do that is because at 8 foot wide, even with your Tacoma, you can see around it with your little mirrors. You don't need to have the mirror extenders on an 8-footer. So they make this the proper weight to be towed for a Tacoma. The next size up, a 25-footer, guess what? You can't tow it with a Tacoma. You wouldn't want to tow it with a Tacoma. You'd want to tow it with a half-ton. Airstream, they think about these things. Dual axle, smallest dual axle that they make. Tank vault door. Look at this door. If you were to see any other door from any other camping manufacturer, maybe besides like a Polish or something, they're flimsy, they're small, they're tiny, they're puny, they're light, they're cheap, they're chintzy, they're terrible. This is a solid door. This door is actually welded together. My favorite thing, let's see if it works. Of course it works. It slams. If you were to try that at the end of the door, it'd be so light and chintzy, it would just bounce right off and then kind of stick there and look all awkward. But you get a nice big default door, and then that screen latches right back on. I want to show you the screen too. Look at this. How many campers bring their pets? 75%, 80%, there's no real numbers out there. It's a high amount. A lot of people bring their dogs. One of the main raison d'etre towards camping, instead of going to hotels, is guess what? The furry friends, the dogs. I have a puppy. I have a dog. Her name is Winnie. She's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. I love her very much. I would never leave her home when I go camping. Why would I do that? So I love beach camping. I have to go to one specific beach campground rather than any of the others. You know why? It's the only beach campground that will allow my dog. So I need to bring my dog. And so I bring my dog. And so little Winnie, bless her heart, she's the cutest thing. I gotta show you a picture sometime. But she's not gonna scratch that up. She's not gonna scratch this up. What's she gonna do? That's a protector for the screen. This screen is protected from dogs. So you got one up top too. If I brought my cat, she would find a way to climb all the way up there. So I'm glad I don't bring my cat. But great for the dogs. Again, everything handmade, built to last, built in the Airstream's factory, handcrafted. Coming down here, gotta show the Airstream steps. Airstream patented steps. So the main thing I love about these steps is that they fold up underneath. They don't fold in like the steps everyone else is doing. The problem with that is that you got some dirt on those shoes. That dirt goes in the steps. And then guess where that dirt goes? Right in your unit. You don't want the dirt here. You want the dirt outside. And so the Airstream steps fold it like that. Oh, it's locked up. How easy was that? Super easy. And then you fold it right back. Wow. How easy was it? Airstream patented. They made these steps. They didn't go outsource these. They didn't go to some sort of other design team and say make these. They made their own steps because they see what people need in a step, and they created Airstream patented steps. Amazing steps. So let's keep on going around the outside.
We got a question right here.
Oh, nice.
What's the warranty on the Battleborn batteries? It's a 10-year manufacturer warranty. So 10 years.
John behind the camera, yes, he knows it. I'm sure you heard him, but I'll just reiterate: 10-year manufacturer warranty. That is such an excellent question. Thank you for that question. And it's a question that a lot of people have because these batteries, a lot of people say like, oh, these are going to be expensive when I have to replace them in how many years? 3 years? 4 years? No, 10-year warranty. It's a 10-year warranty. You're not going to have to replace that battery on your own dime for at least 10 years. And 270 amp hours for that battery, so it's a big, nope, it's not.
Nope, 100 amp hours each. Two of them. Yep, two of them. There's twos.
Yep. So it's 200 amp Battleborn?
Correct.
Sorry about that. 200 amp Battleborn batteries. Each of them has a 10-year warranty. Is that right?
Correct.
Fantastic. Thank you. Anyway, moving on. So you have the awning package on this one. On the Flying Cloud, the awning package is an option. When we order Flying Clouds from the factory, we check every box. Check every box. Check every box. Check every box. And so this is one of those boxes. So you have the awning package, and the big reason for this is you have, on average, on a super hot day, about 10 degrees cooler than if you didn't have these. And so let's say you're at a beach in summer, which a lot of people bring these to, or in the desert. People bring them out west all the time. And that sun is just beating on your Airstream. They do a great job of insulation, and they'll even insulate between the ribs and the aluminum. So they'll insulate as much as they can, but still, if you get that sun beating through this window, that's gonna, some greenhouse effect is gonna happen. That sun's gonna get in and get captured. And so this awning makes it so that the sun that would be going right in, hits that awning, stops there, radiates out from the awning, and it's gone. It dissipates, it's vanished. The heat does not enter your RV. Awning package is huge for that, for keeping it cool in the summer, so you could use less of your AC. You can use less of that noisy AC that could irritate you. At night, you won't have to have that AC on quite so much when you're trying to go to bed, so you can go to sleep easier. A lot of reasons to have this: saving electricity, saving the environment, with just something as simple as an awning. And that's a sunbrella awning, right?
It is.
Sunbrella? Yeah, okay. So sunbrella, great material. It's not like the other awnings that you have in the cheap RVs, where it's just like some crappy vinyl, and it's white underneath, and it rolls up wet, and it's all stained black mold underneath there, and you sell it pre-owned at 2018, and they're like, are you gonna clean that? God, that's hard to clean. And we try to clean it, and we do our best, and it's not perfect, and they complain. That happened countless times. It's not gonna happen in Airstream because you have the sunbrella material, you don't have that crap vinyl material. Bumper. So the Flying Cloud, everything Caravelle up has a bumper. Bumper, just like the rock guards up front. The big thing is that it protects your investment. Just like your cell phone case, like I was saying before, you hit your bumper, guess what? You need a new bumper? Kind of cheap. If you hit this, that is not cheap. $5 grand, 10 grand, I don't know how much damage you do. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time spent at the shop. You'd rather just replace your bumper. So much cheaper. And on top of that, you get a lot of storage. You can see what's in here. This is what you get when you buy an Airstream. You got your awning hook, and then you got your stabilizer jack wrench. So you get these with your purchase. The awning hook, I think John's gonna have to show you how to use that a little bit, if he doesn't mind. And then you can put anything else in here. A lot of people put the sticky slickies will go in here, right, John? People put those in here? Yeah, all the time. Socks, things like that. All right, come on around. We have more of the awning package. Sunbrella material, goes the entire length, goes over all 3 windows. Oh, this is a good opportunity to see the window too. You can see how big this opens. This is open at its primary, its fullest extent, more than a 45-degree angle. If you're laying down in that bed and you have this window open, that one's open too over there. Amazing cross ventilation going right through there. If your camper is hotter than it is outside, that's going to cool down instantaneously, immediately. Amazing. Other things I was telling you about the storage. You got twin beds, so you got storage on both sides. So it's nice to have storage on the back side because there might be some tools that you like back here. Tools so that you can set up your campsite even easier. John knows this one. This is one of my favorite pictures on the back end. This is the smart plug. The smart plug has 2 main amazing benefits. The first benefit is convenience and ease of setup. If you've camped before, you know that there's a whole rigmarole to set up your campsite. You gotta take it off the truck, you gotta level it, you gotta set everything up. The tongue jack too, but this too, there's a lot of things that Airstream does to make it super fast, super easy, make it so that you can go from getting to your campsite to camping and relaxing as quickly as possible. This is a small thing, but it's also huge. Look at that. The plug's in. The plug that took all of 0.2 seconds. You know, the other plugs that you have, you gotta line it up right. Oh, is it in? You gotta twist a little more that way. Oh, it locked in. Okay, and then you gotta twist the thing in. And when you twist it, it doesn't always lock into the right place. You gotta get it just flush. You know, and then twist it in from there. And then undoing it is just as much of a hassle. Easiest way to set it up. And the second thing is you have 27 times more metal-to-metal contact. This metal that's inside there and that metal that's right there, you have 27 times more metal-to-metal contact than the traditional style of plug. What does that mean for you? Clean energy going in, less of a chance of mishaps happening electrical, and just good clean energy. Other things on the back side, I'll go back here. Outdoor shower, all in the lockbox there. Water inlet, black tank flush. I love that the black tank flush is always relatively local to the valves. You got your gray valve and your black valve. You don't have to be crawling underneath trying to find the valve. The valve is always right there and right there. Easy to pull out. Black tank flush, and then you have your furnace exhaust here. Again, you have the dual axles. This is your vent for your oven. Here you have your coax cable for a cable, and then you also have prepped for Starlink right there too. And so if you want to do a Starlink setup, you can. So you can be totally off grid. You do a place you don't even get cell phone service, it's okay. You can still stream Netflix if you got Starlink. And then you got your freshwater tank. I love that the freshwater tank is behind a lock. My favorite part about it, like, you never know. You know, maybe the world is good. I agree, and nobody's gonna tamper with your water. But what if they do? You know, it's nice to have it locked. You know, it makes me feel more secure. Going around back to the front. John, I missed anything yet?
Nope, you're doing good.
Thank you.
Propane hookup right there.
Propane hookup, that's right. And so I've heard it asked before, why is the propane hookup up front? So just get a long enough hose. You can put it anywhere you want, you know. So that's a fine spot for a propane hookup. The power tone jack, like I said before, that's amazing for the ease of setup. So it's a 3,500 pound strength associated with that, both up and for down, and just makes it so that setup is even easier. Another thing that makes setup easier is the Demco hitch. This is an amazing hitch. You leave that up, you put your truck underneath, you go down with it, and then this slams shut and lock into place. No need. I mean, I used to work landscaping business, and I had some really terrible hitches, and I tried to latch it on. I had to be jumping on the bed of my truck trying to jam it into place. Not here. Easy. The whole thing. It just makes it easy. Everything they do is make it easy. Any questions about the exterior?
Nope.
No questions? Okay. How many people watching? Anybody?
2.
2 people. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, while you're here, feel free to like and subscribe. I love you guys. All right, head on in. We got lights, camera, action. So come on in to the 23 FB Flying Cloud. Again, the 23 is the smallest size of Airstream where you can actually get these twin bed options. I'm gonna check out the twin beds first. I know my other sales guy Chuck doesn't like it if I put my feet on the bed, but I just can't help it. I'm gonna do it right now. Oh man, let me just relax here for a bit. Whew, this is good. And so you're here, you're relaxing. Some of the key elements that I love about the bedroom are the windows. Window here, you got the what do you call it? What do you call these windows?
Porthole.
The porthole window, the opening window there, opening window there. Again, they're both open right now. If we were outside, it would be cold. I mean, it's winter in Maine right now, but you'd be getting insanely good cross ventilation in the summer to cool it down right away. Again, all the windows around there with the nice curtains, they do an amazing job. You got your center nightstand here, and you got the plug there too. If you need any, what's the thing, the respirator thing that people wear if they...
CPAP.
CPAP would go right there, super easy, plugs right there. You got your nightstand here, a little extra drawer. You know, put your remote wherever you need in there. Back here, you probably can't see it from where you're at, but you got the USB plugs, but maybe zoom in on that. So the USB plugs are nice so that you can just plug in your cell phone. The key things about the USB ports is that you don't need to use the inverter. You don't need to use anything except it comes right off the battery. So that's the key thing about the USBs. Flying Cloud's gonna have a lot of nice storage, cabinetry. Those come right up. And you got storage up there. You got a little extra storage on this side too. You wanna come around and show them that storage. So storage is a commodity in an Airstream, 100%.
Underneath.
Oh, wait, good point. Yeah, you get the storage underneath here too. There you go. Oh, and it gives you a little bin. You get a bin. That's an Airstream bin. It's not branded or nothing, but it comes from Airstream. That's a nice bin. They don't cheap out or nothing. On the other side too, right? Nope, no bin over there, but there's definitely a door. Fantastic. And then you got a nice little cubby over there. Is there anything else? Oh, there's more. Wow, I didn't even know about these. Any more?
Yeah, there's one behind your flag. Big one.
Wow. See, that's why I keep John around. Wow, you got
bin.
this here too. Wow, it's clear. I love the clear bins. Home Logic is the brand. Look at that. Complimentary with your purchase of an Airstream. What's the MSRP on this? 105 or something?
107,875.
107,875. With your purchase of 107,875, you also get a complimentary clear bin. But ask for the best price for sure. So you got a big wardrobe here too. You can see where all the hooks happen for the wardrobe. And so you can use multi-purpose space. You can use it for anything, but the wardrobe is super key. Headed into the living/kitchen area, you have this. How do you not love this? You can put this anywhere you want. It's just fun to spin. Can I spin this forever?
Sure.
Is there any reason not to? I mean, look at that. I'm like a little OCD about spinning things. So the point is you can put it wherever you want to. If you have a large friend, you know, make it so they're comfortable. You can put it so they're comfortable anywhere. And then this also does it go down? Yeah. Yeah. A little squeaky wheel doesn't get the oil here, but
you have to undo that.
The other one too, I know.
Yep.
But so that'll go down. and turn into a bed here. So you actually get a good sized secondary bed on the 23s. Again, this is a 2025 Flying Cloud 23 FB. And so this one has the twin bed option. You have the 2 twin beds, so that sleeps 2 comfortably. And then you could easily sleep another 2 on this bed after this converts as well. And so you can sleep 4 comfortably. I am married with 1 kid and a dog. We would be very comfortable here. My 8-year-old son would sleep on here no problem. Me and my wife could be back there. Maybe it's mine. I don't know. John has to sell me something. So we got a refrigerator right here too. Moving over to the kitchen. You got the fridge up top, freezer down below. All electric, 12 volt. I'll go through the different storage areas. Nice little shallow storage area maybe for canned goods right there. More storage up top. Nice Airstream bag. You're going to get that with any new Airstream. Hopefully you use one too if they kept it. Kitchen stuff. I love the cutting board sink cover. Wise use of space. And then also your stainless steel sink with your hose style sink. This, you can see Airstream made this. This is much better than what other brands do with their cutting boards because this sits so snug on the sink. Other brands, they'll just be basically a cutting board, but I wouldn't feel secure cutting things on my cutting board in those other units because it feels like it would slip off and then like fall down to the bottom of the sink. This fits so snug like that. Like that's not going anywhere. That is staying put. It's not going to fall down into the sink. And so this is actually more counter space. It's actually more counter space that you can use. What do you call these again?
Portholes.
Porthole windows. More porthole windows. You got more cabinet space down below. Oh, I love it. The drawers in the cabinets. I love it when they do that. That's amazing. You can see you got the ducted heat down below. Both these vents are the ducted heat. Got more pantry space there. So great for canned goods. Great for spices. Got more up top here. Wow, that's pretty deep, huh? Great. While we're here looking up top, we have, I say this every time, I just gotta love it so much. I feel like you can't talk about it enough. You have the registers for the ducted AC. So you can see that they're pointed in any direction that you want to point them, and you can shut them off to any degree that you want. It's a damper. So you can put the damper on all the way, halfway, wherever you want it. So I used to work HVAC for a little while, like 8 months or so, and my job was to just dampers all day. That's all I did. And so this really makes me happy that I could just, if it's at night and I don't care about if my son gets a heat stroke, I can just put all the AC into the bedroom all night long, and yeah, that'd be a good time. So Max Air Fan slash Fantastic Fan, I think it's Max Air Fan. You got the umbrella there, and so you have a rain sensor on the Max Air Fan. And so if the raindrops start pitter-pattering on your roof and you're like, oh my gosh, my vent is open and my floor is going to get soft, well, 2 things. 1, no, your floor is not going to get soft because rain's not going to go in there because that is going to close automatically for you. And the second thing, composite floors. Since 2020, they put in composite floors, and as such, no soft floors. It doesn't rot. So for composite, it can't rot. The water can still get there, but the floor isn't going to rot. And their composite floors, it's not like that chintzy Asdel that they're putting in walls in those other units, so it's just paper thin. This composite floor is thick, and they made it thick on purpose so that you can actually bite screws into it. It's a really impressive floor. How many people watching?
We got 2.
2 people! Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. And also, if you have any questions, let me know. Anything about the unit, anything about being at an Airstream dealership, anything about how to buy an Airstream. You know, I could sell to you or anybody else from anywhere across the country. Let's say that you are in Utah, I could sell you an Airstream. Let's say that you're in Texas, I could sell you an Airstream. I can sell you an Airstream from anywhere. That's not really the point today. The point today is to see if there are any questions about the 2025 23 FBT Flying Cloud. But if there is any other unit that you want me to show you, we are in our 20,000 square foot indoor showroom, the biggest indoor showroom on the East Coast, and I can show you any of those floor plans right now. So if there's a floor plan of Airstream that you want to see, let me know, and I'll cut this short and I'll go there right now. I'm gonna show you the bathroom right now in the Flying Cloud 23 FB, and so none of that wet bath nonsense. We're actually getting a complete bath in here. When I sit down, plenty of space. I'm 6'1" or so.
6'2" with these boots on. Plenty of space to sit. Counter space is at a reasonable height. It's got some extra storage here. More storage down below. More storage right there. They're not skipping on the storage. Also, look at that spot. I mean, how many campers have I sold that did not have a toilet paper holder? And then customers came to me after the fact and said, where do I put that? It's like, why would they not put that in a sensible spot? This is actually an amazing spot. I actually didn't even realize where it was until I just opened that right now. And now I'm thrilled. This actually makes me really happy. It's super important to me. You got the nice fixture there. Again, Airstream window. The Airstream window. I'm going to show you, if you can zoom in a little bit, I'm going to show you how to open it. First, you undo these latches, and then you twist these knobs down. Twist that knob, and then you just lift these open. Oh, it's stuck. It's new, so it's a little stuck still. Oh, God. Well, I'm embarrassed. So sometimes when they're new from the factory, they're a little bit glued down. Not glued, but stuck down from the factory. So I'll have to pry that open a little bit from the outside. But either way, you just pull those up, and then lock those into place, and you're good.
Question.
Okay.
Looks like an International. How many feet?
Great. So this is not an International. Very close. This is a Flying Cloud. This is a 23-foot long Flying Cloud. If you did want to see an International, feel free. I can go show you an International right over there. I can show you a couple of differences. But this is a 2025 Flying Cloud 23 FB twin. Again, if you want to see an International, let me know. I'll go right over there. And so you have this mirror here too. You have the 1X on one side and the 5X on the other. Great for ladies in the makeup, or for me when I want to pluck my eyebrows. I don't do that. You have your hand towel there. You have your sink here, and then the shower. See if you can come in here and show me in the shower. I don't know if it's going to be too close. I always like to do this. I can't stand up. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Airstream showers, unless you're going to get the 33-foot classic, always going to be like this. They do a great job with their seat. I always like to sit down in the shower because, like, I treat the shower like a spa. I'm like spa type of shit. It drives my wife crazy how long I spend in the shower every morning, but I like it. You know, it makes me relax. But you got the hot, cold there, the shower here, it comes right off easy. I can do whatever it is I got to do. And then there's a little spot for a clothesline here, too. So if you need to dry off your stuff, you could do that in the shower when you're not using it. So I really like the shower. Maybe you go out first, and I'll follow you. Okay. Other things about the 23 indoor speakers. That the JL audio. I didn't show you. There's a little radio here. You got indoor speakers. I'll show them that too. Why not? Does it turn on from here?
Yep.
I pressed the button. Oh, you hold that button. Okay. It's not turning on. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can get the radio on.
There we go.
Okay, we got some fuzz. Can we move this? Can you do it?
Yeah, wait for that to go away. There we go.
Okay.
Not doing it. Hold it. If you hold it, it'll zoom to the next one.
I'm back.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
And
So
can't tell
we
you
got the
that
radio
I've
going.
been
So I once knew a guy who worked at Albany, the Albany location in New York. He would come to work 30 minutes early every day. He would sit himself in an Airstream, and he would listen to classical music, Bluetooth, in his Airstream for 30 minutes before work every day to get him in the zone, whatever he has to do. I get it. But he did that. He didn't just sell Airstreams at Albany. There's all sorts of units, but he went to the Airstreams. Why? They have the best sound resonance. It's the best sounding sound systems across the industry, no matter what you're looking at. And this is just part of that. You know, it's a deep sounding voice. It's not that chintzy sort of weak alt treble sound. You actually feel a little bit of the bass in the sound. So we got the radio there. And then the other thing I don't want to skimp on is the towability of all Airstreams. The Airstreams are always going to have a low center of gravity. John, how tall is this? It's under 10 feet, right?
9'9".
It's 9'9". And so I used to sell all sorts of different campers. If somebody said, okay, I've had people come up to me and say, I need to be under 10 feet because I have a garage. I need to get into a garage. And I could only direct them to, I sold GeoPros, Rockwood. So I could only direct them to a 20-foot or less Rockwood GeoPro. That was the only travel trailer I had under 10 feet. Here, I have lots of amazing options, but it's not just to keep that height down. It's for that low center of gravity. When you're towing, you're traveling down the road, you're going around a turn, the higher up your center of gravity is, the more topsy-turvy that camper's going to be, and the more problems you're going to have with things like sway and whatnot. So everything in Airstream is designed to minimize that sway, to maximize that towability, low center of gravity, aerodynamic shape, same shape you see in airplanes, submarines, things that are aerodynamic. And so it's going to have a lower fuel expense because it's going to be a lot more efficient, a lot less drag. But on top of that, when you're traveling down the highway, the air is going to roll over this camper more so than a camper that has flat walls. That's going to act like a sail. It's going to be the tail wagging the dog. You're going to be holding on for dear life in your truck. I've been there. I've done that. I've definitely held on for dear life, both in my truck, Class A motorhomes that I've driven, Class C motorhomes that I've driven that didn't have some of the extra features. So that's the Flying Cloud.
Speak louder on a construction site, they said.
Okay, I can speak louder. On a construction site, what are you doing for construction? You doing carpentry, or let me know. So we're in the Flying Cloud now. Somebody mentioned an international, and so I'm going to go over to the international. You know what? I should get a microphone. Maybe I'll invest in a $20 microphone so people can hear me a little bit better. The international, what are we doing?
International 23 foot.
Oh, yes, 123 foot. That's a good idea. This one is pre-owned. It is available. It's listed for $89.9. For anybody on this live, I'll do it $79.9 just because I love you guys and thank you so much for joining this live. So
Masonry.
masonry.
He's a mason.
Wow, very cool. Is that like hardscapes? Are you doing cement work? I'm curious. I used to do some hardscaping, although I was terrible. I am curious though. So here's an international. Let's see if we can get that. Hopefully the battery's on. Oh, good, good. Okay, so international, some of the key features. The biggest one, by far, electric awning. Airstreams have the best electric awning in the business. All the other types of electric awnings, they always break. Nobody likes them. This electric awning, you can see how much there is to it. You can see this extra here. I mean, when it comes out, and maybe I'll show you a little bit. I mean, it's like it's a process. This comes out, and that arm goes up, and that arm goes up. It's amazing to see. It's actually a modern marvel. These are really, really good. What else exterior is different between the International and the Flying Cloud, John? Anything else?
Awning package is standard.
That's right. The awning package. Show the awning package. Awning package standard. Thank you, John. On the International, so you don't got to pay extra for it. It just comes in every single time. That's how you take out the awning. I can at least demonstrate that for you. And I love the color of this awning too. It's a nice aqua style blue. It reminds me of like a beach or something like that, or like maybe a lake. I love the tail lights on here. This is a pre-owned unit, so it comes with the Airstream bike rack, so you can carry your bikes with you. I mean, who doesn't want a bike when they're out camping? A lot of people go camping, they have dogs, like I said before. I have my little Winnie, she's a little beauty. A lot of people have dogs, a lot of people go bike riding. So again, 23 footer, so same thing in terms of dual axle and still being that 8 foot width instead of that 8.5 foot width. Very similar in terms of the pictures in the back end too. So I think I'll just go around because I went over a bunch of this stuff. Unless anyone has any questions, maybe you weren't here before, let me know. But you rock guards, 30-pound propane tanks, power tongue jack, lithium battery in these. You got the solar guards for the covers up there. Again, the awning's the big thing for the upgrade over the Flying Clouds, and then there's also going to be some interior upgrades as well. So why don't we come on in? The thing that I like the most about the International, solid surface countertops. The Flying Cloud is going to be, what would you call the Flying Cloud's countertops?
Laminate.
Board or
Laminate
yeah,
countertops.
laminate countertops. Now you're actually getting real Corian. These are good countertops. They're more like your home countertops. Just the vibe all around is just like a real nice, bright vibe. You have these cabinets here, huge upgrade over the Flying Cloud cabinets, backlit. So you're getting a lot of light coming in through there, and it just makes it feel high class. You can see how that's rounded there. I love the curved edges that they're doing. It's really just easy on the eyes with the International. Same floor plan though. You still have the U-shaped dinette here. Same style U-shaped dinette. Should I swivel this one around too?
Sure.
Look at that. Wow. Again, somebody you have a big friend with a big belly, put it there. Put it right where it's comfortable for everybody. You don't have to cater to just one person. Everybody else who does just a stationary dinette, they're missing out. They're missing out on potential friends being embarrassed, but just people being comfortable. I mean, that's the big thing. John, what's another feature of Internationals?
Little porthole here.
I love the porthole windows. Look at that. I mean, this just screams Airstream. People don't just buy Airstreams for the functionality. People buy Airstream for the Airstream appearance, the appearance of being in a private jet. The higher you go up, the more you feel like you're in a private jet. Pointing to the floor, this is definitely an upgraded floor from what we were just into. You are looking and feeling a lot more like home once you go to a floor like this. I mean, the Airstream, it's a functional purchase for sure. It's also an emotional purchase. You're going to walk into these things, you need to feel wowed. If somebody in the family doesn't feel wowed, guess what? You're not buying. And you, as a salesperson, you know it when you see it. When somebody walks into something and their eyes light up and their mouth drops a little bit, and they're like you know that's the one, because they have an emotional attachment. Something about what they're seeing is triggering some sort of emotion that is exactly what they want. Like in this floor, for some people, it gives them that. This porthole, for some people, it gives them that. And so what's happening is we're just trying to provide you with the absolute best experience possible. And it's a shotgun approach. We're finding out what gets people going. So same thing, we'll go into the bedroom. How many people watching?
We have 4.
4 people watching. All 4 of you, thanks so much for watching. Please stick around. Let me know what questions you have about the International. This is a 2023 International 23 FB. Usually $89.9, going for $79.9 for you today. Ask me in the comments if you want to buy it. But either way, if you're just curious about it, I'm here, able to answer any questions you have about it. Or if you have any questions about any of the units in our showroom, I will be happy to show you anything, any feature, any unit. I have my T-Rex arms going. Anything, I can show it to you. So come on to the bedroom. We don't have the bed made. John, why did you make this bed? What happened? So you got the bed here. Again, I'm putting my dirty shoes on it because I'm the boss. I can do whatever I want. And so we got plenty of space. I am 6'1", and if I go all the way up, I have an extra 3 inches down there. So I would say even up to 6'6", you're totally fine to be entirely stretched out. Again, name of the game with Airstreams, you have windows. Windows, windows, windows. This isn't necessarily a difference between the two. It's just a fact that needs to be pointed out as much as possible. You're getting all of the feeling of of nature inside your unit. And then again, these cabins. These cabins are so nice. You got the speakers right above the bed, so you can get that surround sound style feel all throughout your RV. And then the same thing as before. You got the plug, you got the USBs, you got everything that you need. So some of the features that are upgrades between the Flying Cloud and the International are awning, electric awning, standard on the International. You have the awning package, standard on the International. You have the upgraded countertops, porthole doors, upgraded floor. And so some of it is functionality, like the awnings, and then some of it is fit and finish. And the fit and finish is something that is not quantifiable. That's something that you walk into a unit and you just go, ooh, ah, and you feel it. You know, maybe it does it for you, maybe it doesn't. Let me know. You know, while we have them, let's go to a Globetrotter. Want to go to a Globetrotter?
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Any comments, John?
Nope.
No comments yet. Okay. So again, this is our 20,000 square foot indoor showroom. This is the biggest indoor showroom of any Airstream on the East Coast. You drive all the way up to Maine. Here we are in Maine. You drive all the way down to Florida, and guess who's the biggest? It's us. We need it. We need it because right now it's 30 degrees outside. There's cold. There's snow. I don't want to be doing this video outside. I want to be doing this video in the largest indoor showroom on the East Coast. And so here we are, Airstream Maine, but don't let that deter you. Oh, yeah, let's do this one. Don't let that deter you because we can sell you an RV from any Airstream dealer that's a Blue Compass dealer across the country. We have 12 Airstream dealers across the country, but if you want a pre-owned, like the one I just showed you, I can sell you a pre-owned Airstream, or any other pre-owned for that matter, from any Blue Compass across the country. We have 102 locations, or it's fluctuating every day, but somewhere around 102 locations, and I can deliver out of any one of those. So if you want to buy anything, let me know in the comments what you're looking for, what your trade is, things like that. I'll get you a value for your trade. I'll find a unit that makes sense for you. Let me know. All right, hold tight. I'm going to see if it has power first. No power. Let's go a different one. All right, you can see how many units we have here. Airstream. These are all new Airstreams here, all available for sale. You think this one's plugged in? That one's plugged in. Let's go to this one. So first we showed you the Flying Cloud, and then we showed you the International, and now we're in the Globetrotter. I'm just gonna run to the back to see if it's plugged in to see if the battery works first. So bear with me for a moment. We still got 4 there, John?
2.
2, okay.
That one's not turning on either.
This one is plugged in. This is a Globetrotter.
Okay.
We're on the back.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay.
Okay. The lights on though?
It's plugged in, and the lights will go on. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Globetrotter. So Flying Cloud International Globetrotter. So fancy, fancier, fanciest. We are at the fanciest level. That's why it's so easy to sell at Airstream. I tell John all the time. There's 2 questions you need to ask. Small, medium, large. Fancy, fancier, fanciest. And then you know what you're selling. So this is fanciest for medium to large, medium, large. Maybe not XL, just regular large. So Globetrotter, same thing we've been seeing. We got the rock guards, we got the solar guards, we got the storage here. Again, with the Globetrotter, you still got the electric awning that comes standard on the Globetrotter. Does this have the recirculator?
Does.
Globetrotters have the recirculating hot water heater, which makes it so that you don't have to waste water when you're in the shower, letting that go down the drain. If you're going out of your fresh tank, you don't want to have to waste water letting that water heat up in your shower. You want that shower to be hot immediately so that you don't waste that 1, 2, 3 gallons. How big are these tanks? You know?
39 gallons
39
apiece.
gallons. 3 gallons wasted, that's like 10%, give or take. 4 gallons wasted would be 10%. You don't want to waste 10% of your freshwater tank. You want a hot water recirculator. They have that. Hot water, on-demand heat, water recirculator. Dual axle, tank vault door. Let's see, this one should. It does. It turns on. Fantastic. Why don't we just head right in? So the Globetrotters, a lot of it just comes down to fit and finish. The first thing my eyes go to is usually the cabinets. These cabinets, I really like them. That's that white cabinet. It opens so smooth with that assisted open. On the inside, you still have that aluminum, typical Airstream look. The smooth corners, the rounded door. It just screams high class. And it's just enough high class. It's not like you're necessarily flaunting how great you are to the world, but it's just that touch of magnificence that you're getting with things like this cabinet here. Also, I love the table. The table, the reason I love it so much is that it's even more adjustable than what we were just looking at. Which way does it go?
That's how you drop it. Hold on.
Is it up or down? Oh, I chose the other arm one. It's up here. There you go. I gotta look at it. So look at this. It slides back and forth as long as you want. And it goes forward and back too. So wherever you want this table, you can lock it into place wherever you want to put it, making it comfortable for anyone. Whether you're doing office work, maybe you're doing office work and you want this just to put just so away from you so you can do work, or maybe you like it tucked in. Maybe you like to eat over your food. I don't know. You can put it anywhere you want, and then it also drops down into a bed. You also get a nice long bed there. Heck, somebody can sleep there too. You can easily sleep 3 people just in this area here. And so Airstream's extra sleeping is always super important. Another thing I love about the Globetrotter is the floors. And this is that cross-woven vinyl, right, John?
It is.
That cross-woven vinyl is borrowed from the yacht industry. Yachts, guess what? They're expensive. They're luxury. And Airstreams, guess what? Luxury. So we're borrowing from the other luxury industries to say, what do they do right? And this floor is one example of what they do right. 2 key elements. 1, super high-end, feels like home. It almost has the appearance of a nice rug, even though it's a vinyl. But the key thing about being cross-woven vinyl, cross-woven, is the most strong way of putting together vinyl. And so this is not a sort of vinyl that's just going to tear when you look at it. This is the sort of vinyl that's going to last the test of time. Did you know 70% of Airstreams are still on the road today that have ever been made? Sorry, I said that wrong this time. 70% of all the Airstreams that have ever been made are still on the road today. That is true because of things like this. Because of things like how they design everything in here. They're designing it so that it lasts. Speaking of lasting, the cushions. I know, I wish I could portray to you the texture, but this is actually a really nice texture. It's slightly rippled and it goes up and down with the hand a little bit. It's really nice. I love the texture. And just look how smooth everything looks. It just looks so nice. The walls here match so nicely with the cabinets. You're getting rounded edges everywhere you look. And then even when you look at some of the details here, you have, these are chrome. That's really nice. And then in the countertop, you actually have
little garbage pots. Maybe one's for recycling and one's for garbage. Those are right in these Corian inlays. And then you can use that for counter space when not in use. So many people say, where do I put my trash can? Where do I put my trash can? It's right there. You put it right there. Super easy. Nice big sink, and now you're getting even more of a high-end sink. The sprayer that moves out. Nice deep sink. You can wash a lobster pot in that sink. You got cabinetry here. You got the more Airstream windows up top. Skylight there. Ducted AC. Max air fan with the rain sensor. Big windows that open wide. Entertainment center. 27-inch smart TV. You got more storage underneath here too. Oh, look at that. More bins. Airstream gives you clear bins. With your MSRP of $142,150. Again, the MSRP of this unit is $142,150. Ask me for the best price, but that's where we are starting. $142,150. Please send me your offers. Even low ball offers are considered. Thank you. So you have refrigerator, boom, and freezer down below. 12 volt works right off of that. Those lithium batteries, two 200 watt lithium batteries, right?
200 amp hours.
Two 100 amp hours lithium batteries. What did I say? Anyway, doesn't matter. So we got more backlit cabinets with the mirrors in there, so you can even see what's in the back there. Wow, look at this bed. This is our first queen bed that we're seeing today. I gotta go right into the bed. Who made this? John, you make this bed?
Yep.
This bed is nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. Whew. And this is a good example of seeing a bedroom where all the curtains are shut. I know John doesn't love it, but I love it when the curtains are shut because you can see what it's like to feel like you're in your own room in the bedroom. When the curtains are open, I feel like I'm in a showroom. When the curtains are closed, I feel like I'm in my Airstream. You know, I feel like I'm in my Airstream. Reading lights over there, high-end cabinetry up top. There's a TV, a 24-inch smart TV around the corner here. You can lounge on the bed and watch the TV at the same time. And I mean, even when you look at these here, you have chrome handles on your cabinetry. You're not seeing that on the other trim levels. This trim level is just really, really nice. So really, when it comes to the Globetrotter, you're getting a super high-end fit and finish. This is a 25-footer, right?
Yep.
You got the 25-footer. The past two that we saw, first we saw a 23-foot Flying Cloud, new. MSRP I think was 107 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Second one we saw was a pre-owned 2023 23 FB International. The third one that we saw, which is this one right now, is a 2025 Globetrotter 25-foot with a queen. This is a 25-footer with a queen. Once you go to the 27-footer, you can actually have a queen that faces north to south. But you can still walk around this queen bed too. So let me know if you have any questions about the
Storage.
Oh, the storage, of course. Thank you, John.
Let me squeeze it right here and lift that right up.
Oh, the assistant open too. And look, more bins. Oh, I love these bins. Wow, these are big ones. You can put a lot of stuff in there, and there's two of them. Wow, people love this storage, and I love it too. And the key things about it are all of your bedding. All of the light things that you don't necessarily need every moment of the day. That's a key feature there. Another porthole window in the bathroom there. Nice ribbed style shower door. You gotta see the pantry. So you have your spices and canned goods rack. Ooh, the lights, huh? Nice. And then you have your air fryer, convection style microwave too. That's an option. It's an option, right? Or just, yeah, it's an option. And so we check all the boxes. We make sure we check every box. We have the convection microwave when we build these out. So that's the Globetrotter. Any questions about the Globe? Anybody still watching?
Yep. Still one.
Still one. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions about whether it's the Globetrotter, whether it's about any other unit that we have. John, you want to keep? I feel like I want to do one more. You want one more?
Sure.
Okay. John wants to do one more, so we'll do one more. I think I want to do the range line.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a 30-foot Globetrotter right there.
Oh, that makes more sense.
With the island?
Yeah. Okay. We're on a trajectory. Maybe next live, maybe tomorrow I'll do a driving it. Let me know if you want to see a God. But so here we have, so we showed you fancy small, fancier small, and I showed you fanciest medium. Now we're going to fanciest large, except for the classic. It's not the fancy SS. But anyway, fancy, super fancy large.
And that last color was natural elm, and we're gonna go to the dark walnut. Two colors.
People like to see the colors. Good call. Natural elm, the dark. Ooh, you can start to see it. It's like some foreshadowing in here. So you're getting a lot more length. So the bedroom's gonna be bigger. The living space is gonna be bigger. Everything's gonna be bigger and longer in this Globetrotter here. So here we have the 2025 Airstream Globetrotter 30 RB.
Wow, look at that.
Isn't this nice, huh? With all the lights on. Wow. So, I'm going to get to the end of the living space just so you can see. This is among the largest living space that you're going to see in an Airstream. So you have this nice long table here. A lot of times people will take this table out. And then guess what? This all becomes just one big party. You leave that door open with your awning, your electric awning. All these windows are wide open, and you're having a good time. And this is one of them that you have the back here. I know, John, you showed me this. I really like it. This is a nice spot to put your beverage. Let's say you have a cocktail. You can put it there. You got a nice little spot on the backside over here, too. I'll turn this on, too. Yeah, that is a really nice... What's this called? Dark walnut?
Yep, walnut. Yep.
Just walnut. Okay. Nice. You get the same high-end, the Globetrotter level finish of the upholstery, that really nice texture, and the walnut style wood. Again, real easy on the eyes. Same nice cabinetry, but you get a lot more storage, a lot more drawers once you get to the 30-foot length. Lots of storage. There's storage underneath there too. Let's see if we can access it. Boom. Super easy to access that. I'm going to crawl around here. Boom. More storage there. More storage here. Complete with your totes. So storage is the name of the game.
Pulls out.
And we got plenty.
That pulls out for a sleeping area.
Does it really? Show me.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't even know that. That's how you guys can sleep. Where do the cushions go?
Cushions. So the cushions are
This one?
in the storage.
Oh, okay.
Nope, they're
Let's
storage.
go check that out.
And this table right here drops down halfway. That turns to another sleeping area.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Well, you'll have to show me that. I don't see any cushions.
Check underneath the bed. Cushions.
There we go. All right.
The ones with the straps right there that we're looking at. Those are for the island table
Oh, okay.
because it straps underneath so it doesn't slide off on you.
Okay.
And then the other two are going to be for this.
So how does this drop down?
You got to get the other legs.
Oh, there's other legs.
There's other legs for it. Yep.
We're going to go through the whole thing for people. Because it's winter in Maine, and we don't have many customers coming in right now anyway. And
All
so
right.
you're all we got, people at home.
So what we're going to do is you're going to grab that end of the table, and I'm going to grab this in. Put that off. Put that just right on the floor. Unscrew these.
So we are currently making the bed. One of the extra beds in the Globetrotter 30-footer. And this goes right back on top.
Sure does.
So do something with this cushion here.
Let's put it underneath like this first. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
Wow. And then we put these here.
Yep. Lift up lift up this. So you can, and then strap it to the Velcro with the strap.
Nice. That's how you do it?
Yep. Just to that one.
Just this one?
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, is it the wrong one?
Could be. That's all right. You can just put it right in for now so we can see.
Okay. That.
In there.
Something like this.
Yep. Then we got the other two that'll go right
I
here.
gotta lay it first. Hold on. All right. So that's one bed made for the Globetrotter. So I'd be comfy there. Don't you think you'd be comfy here?
Yeah.
These are actually kind of nice to sleep on. It's a little bit on the firmer side, but I like that.
Till you break it in.
Yeah, that's true. So where's the cushion goes there?
There was no more cushions? Should be 2 more back there. Maybe to the side of the bed or something. No, in the bathroom? No, they're right there.
Oh, there.
I stuffed those in there. Sorry about that. Grab
I
those
didn't
right
even
down.
see 'em. That's a nice spot for it. Oh, this one's easy, huh? Oh, there you go.
Because they're brand new.
All right. Wow, there's a lot of extra sleep in here, huh? Yeah, this is good for a party. You can sleep a whole bunch.
See, I'll go all the way down here and I'll look at that sleeping area.
Wow,
Yep.
I'm gonna lay back down.
Yeah.
There you go. You know, we got a pretty good job. We don't nap on the job like you used to. But at least I can lay down and rest my feet a little while. So Globetrotter is really nice. This is the 30-foot Globetrotter. The 30-foot Globetrotter has this unique layout where you get this specific configuration of extra sleeping. With this configuration of extra sleeping, you get to sleep a lot of different people in a really interesting format. Like, if I was a kid growing up and I wanted to do like a slumber party, I think this would be a really cool way to do a slumber party where I'm sleeping here, my bro's sleeping over there. So I would think no matter who you are, whether you are an adult, a teenager, whoever you're bringing with you, I think that they'll have a really good time sleeping in an environment like this. Anybody watching?
2.
2 people, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and follow. Let me know if any questions about the 30-foot Globetrotter. We have our 20,000 square foot indoor showroom. And as such, we're going through a couple of the options that we happen to have here. We made it from the 23 FB. Nobody's here? Okay, let's keep on going. Yeah, we probably end it. I think it's recorded, so I'll just finish up.
All right. Oh, there's one now. We got one.
We got one.
We got
Okay,
one
thank
back.
you for watching. What's their name?
Don't know.
You don't know the name? Okay. Well, whoever you are, thanks for tuning in. I just got to tune out, though. Unless you have any questions, feel free to ask me a question. But I just did walk-arounds on the 23 Flying Cloud, a 23 International, a 25 Globetrotter, and a 30-foot Globetrotter. And so we've done quite a few of them here, but there's still more to do. And so in future walk-arounds, I'll be happy to answer any questions. The purpose of these is to answer any questions people have. And the reason that I can do this is because we have the largest indoor showroom of any Airstream dealer this side of the Mississippi. We are in Airstream of Maine. But we can sell you an Airstream from any Blue Compass Airstream dealership across the country. We can sell you any pre-owned unit from any Blue Compass across the country. You can deliver it at a location near you. So we're trying to provide a service to people like you. But if you do have any questions about these, let me know. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I would also appreciate it if we got some likes and subscribers out of it. But even better, if you are in the market or know somebody who's in the market for an Airstream or any other RV, message me and we can get the ball rolling. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Up. Nice.
I don't know how to stop it.
Oh, how do I stop it?
X up there. And then,
Is it the X here?
don't know.